Fucking welcome back to part 2 of building my dream cruiser. Once I was happy with how the engine was sitting, I got a few mates around to put the cab back on because I was shitting myself. We lined up all the holes and bolts so we could go straight in and tighten everything. After that, we moved on to the sound deadening so I could start putting the interior back together. After the brain fuck of trying to remember how it all went back together, I moved on to the engine bay, but I was dreading the wiring. I invested in a custom loom, so it wasn't too bad. The ECU to cluster wasn't fun at all, but we got there in the end. We then plumbed up fuel lines, brake lines, clutch, and the new front mount intercooler. When that was done, I was keen to hear the thing run for the first time, so I filled it up with coolant and put the battery in so she could tick over. Once I was satisfied with what I had finished off in the engine bay, I could take it to my auto-elect to finish off all the extra shit. Unfortunately, she didn't make it too far before I did a U-banger and ended up back in the shed. Long story short, the motor was pretty well fucked. It had been exposed to salt water, and inside the block had been rusted to shit and had semi-seized up and snapped the tappers. With a bit of investigating, the previous owner had tried to cover up a fair bit beyond the eyes could see. Anyways, just another few steps backwards and we move on. I was on the hunt for a new engine, and in the meantime, I got the engine out and pulled off all the goodies. Once I found a new engine, it was back to square one, but this time with a bit more knowledge. We fully inspected it and took it a step further. All the parts I wanted to keep got sandblasted and painted along with the block. It got new injectors, a G-turbo blue wheel, and all new external mechanical parts. Everything ended up being brand new, and she looked fucking mint.